Welcome to Coordinated Squad, and today on MTG Arena, we are gonna finally be able to do a deck that I built today. No more Merchant, no more Think Strix, no more Day 9. Let's just go into what I consider myself as a good deck builder. Now, this deck has won 2-1, 2 wins, 1 losses, in which I call my Esper control. Now, you may be thinking, wait, what do you mean, your Esper control? Because this is the first time I've ever seen it being used, ever seen anybody playing it, and I haven't seen anybody do almost exactly the same build I'm doing. So, here's a little question. What can you do with Kaya, Ashiok, and Teferi? Easy. Ashiok can throw things into the exile from the graveyards. Kaya can do the same thing. Teferi can throw things on the battlefield into exile when he gets powerful enough. And then, with all those powers combined, we -5 Kaya and we just one shot go right to our opponent's neck and kill him. So, how do we plan to do this? Okay, so we have Opt to look for the cards we need. Search for Ascanta to look for the cards we need. Dovin's Veto to just stall the fucking game. We need to stall. Thought Erasure to get some precious cards out of people's hands. Cry of the Carnarium to throw, if it's an aggro deck, throw all those creatures into the exile so that way it's more for Kaya to kill. Absorb, keep those pesky spells away, and also, we need life in this deck. We die so fast to aggro if we do not have this. Water. Kaya, her +1 is helpful, especially if you don't have anything. Her +1 goes exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. You gain 2 life if at least 1 creature card was exiled this way. But the main kicker is her -5, where Kaya herself deals damage to target player equal to the number of cards that player owns in exile, and you gain that much life. We're going to be able to one-shot kill a person. Ashiok, Dream Render. Spells and abilities your opponent's control can't cause their controller to search their library. So remember those gate decks? Don't even work. Throw them out the window. That's how valuable they are. Her -1. Target player puts the top 4 cards of their library into the graveyard, then exile each opponent's graveyard. That will help with Kaya's -5. Sell the Wreckage. This will help with Kaya's -5. Voracious Contempt. This will help with any pesky planeswalkers, any pesky creatures, throws them into the exile for Kaya, and it also gains us life. So, good. Kaya's Wrath puts everything into the graveyard, and then Ashiok just puts it all into the exile, which is good. Teferi, Hero Dominaria, gets us cards and untapped land. Also, keeps away pesky problems for long enough to find our solutions to those pesky problems. And then, his -8 is that we basically exile more things for Kaya. And that's what we're doing. Mass Exile to kill a person. So we're going to go 3 rounds. This may be a multi-part video. I think around 3 parts was the last one before the audio started glitching out, because apparently the deck builder that I installed to help all of y'all see what I was doing and see what's been going on, made my audio just go crazy. So I uninstalled it. Hopefully it works this time. I think the last 3 videos we were playing against a Planeswalker deck was last, and we beat the shit out of them. Like, seriously. We played against Boris Aggro, which did not work for us because we didn't draw the cards we needed. And then I think it was some kind of like mid-range deck. We beat the shit out of that one. Like seriously, Ashiok combined with Teferi literally just basically put my problems away and then got rid of them. Like that. So I hope I can show what's going to happen through these videos. So, first off, hopefully this works just as well as last time, or else I'm just full of baloney. Oh, perfect hand, perfect hand. I love this hand. Let's keep it. And we're on a draw too, which means we'll probably get something good. Perfect. If we get a thought erasure, I am gonna be... I thought we could. Oh well. So apparently we're playing against a Guildgate deck. Unless he plays on... Yep, there we go. Guildgate's good. Pass turn. Play that, so that way we're good. Okay. Play this. Now we're not going to play Search for Azcanta because for right now we're more worried about our opponent going out of control. So we're fine with this. We're fine with the growth spiral because keep in mind, our second alternative is to mill them. So we don't care. Okay, that's fine. Guildgate Colossus. Bye. We don't need you right now. You can go into your bin. I would have loved it if it was an Ashiok, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and play the Search for Azcanta. That way we can start looking for our Planeswalkers. And we'll pass the turn. So that way we have another Dovin's Veto up and ready to go. We really need to find our Planeswalkers right now. Because without Ashiok, we're screwed. Or without Kaya, we're screwed. Because we need to get that Gate Colossus out of his graveyard as soon as possible. Sure, this will help him mill his deck faster. So let's see what he does. Yep, there we go. So put that on top. Come on, Ashiok. Yep, go ahead and Growth Spiral. Graveyard, we don't need it. Okay, that will actually help us, surprisingly. Pass the turn. That will help us because then we can Vraska's Contempt the Colossus, and therefore he can't do shit. I'm actually gonna... No. We keep the Dovin's Veto. Let him keep milling out his deck, because the great thing about Gates is that he's milling out his deck for me. So, we don't have to, you know, do anything. Okay, we're gonna put that... Say bye! Because I hate playing against Gate Colossus. Graveyard. Because most things we're going to be dealing with is more than that. Let's go ahead and take a peek. I want to peek. Okay, Hydro Crisis by. I'm going to keep this land on top. 5, shit. Alright, it's his turn. Yep. And we're going to go ahead and counter that because we're trying to kill him. So we need it into his graveyard so that way we can do something. That won't help us. Please. Alright. I think we can take 8 damage. So I'm just going to play this. We'll probably find our answer soon. Pass. Pass. Hit us. Ow. Here we go. Here we go. Ow. Well, luckily we gained a lot of life, so we're just back to our normal value. Good. We're gonna go ahead and look for our card that we need. Now he's probably got a counter spell. Oh, good. My turn. Graveyard. We're gonna decline transformation because that means we basically get a free say in what he does, what my deck does, and if he tries to counter this at all, we've got the power of Dovin's veto. Great. We can actually unmark that. Yeah, you don't need to do that. You got enough gate cards. Alright, there we go. So basically, I slowed him down a little bit more because he's trying to basically now just get every gate that he can out of his deck. Decline the transformation. Alright. Come on, come on. Good. There's a Teferi. So now we got a Teferi. We can start doing stuff. Alright. And the first thing we're going to do is try to prevent that from coming in. Decline the transformation. Play the Godless Shrine. Play Teferi. -3. We don't need you right now. Just go back. Go back into your hole. Thank God. Alright. Now we're gonna counter this because we do not want him to find his answer. So that way it gives us a free turn to just look for something like that, which is what we need. Because that means that Colossus is no longer a threat and we can start throwing it into the bed. Look at this. Oh, man. Oh, I think that was the last of his Colossuses, too. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. No, it's not. Damn it. I thought we got it. Oh, well. +1. Oh, good. Another win. And we're going to go ahead and look for something. So let's take a peek. There we go. We win. Because of control. Anyway, join us for part 2 of this My Esper control deck marathon that we're going to be running. And let's go.